Welcome to IT World Canada. I'm Greg Meckbach, editor of Network World Canada magazine. With me is Paolo del Nibletto, editor of Computer Dealer News magazine, or CDN. We're here to discuss the merger between HP and 3Com. Hewlett Packard has offered to buy 3Com for $2.7 billion. 3Com is a company focused on making routers and switches and other networking equipment, but HP already has a networking division of its own called ProCurve. 3Com a few years ago started a partnership with Huawei in China. It now sells products through H3C, and some analysts say that this deal is more about HP being able to sell product into China than about HP getting new technologies from 3Com. So Paula, what do you think of this? Do you think this is more about HP's channel strategy and being able to sell more into China, or do you think it's a bit more about the products?
Well, I think it does have something to do with China, but really I think this is just another chess move in this high-stakes match between HP and Cisco. If you look at it, HP buying 3Com is the equivalent of the New York Yankees buying up the Washington Generals. Remember that team that always got beaten up by the Harlem Globetrotters? 3Com made a lot of missteps in business. I mean, they left the enterprise marketplace many, many years ago, which left a bad taste in the mouth of a lot of IT customers. They also abandoned the North American marketplace, which ended up being a very bad strategic move. But their products are very, very good, and I think they are undervalued in the marketplace, and maybe under the HP umbrella, they can have some sort of revival and be a really strong alternative to Cisco.
I think that's a good point. They can compete better with Cisco if they're bought by HP. Cisco has a wider variety of networking products. 3Com has some networking products that HP does not currently have. For example, 3Com has its Tipping Point division, which makes intrusion prevention systems. And it also has the NPX line, which is the Network Branch Exchange, and that's basically a voice over IP, PBX. So by this acquisition, HP will be able to offer, in addition to some networking products, it can offer security and it can offer voice. Cisco really took on HP earlier this year when it started selling servers under the brand Unified Computing System. And I think HP took notice, and now they want to become more of a direct competitor to Cisco.
Tipping Point is really key to this deal because, let's face it, Cisco does security in the networking arena very, very well. They're one of the best at it. But now HP has a comparable product. And let's not forget, in terms of an end-to-end type of play, HP has storage, and they're one of the leaders in storage. And that's something Cisco does not have. So I think it is going to be very interesting how this all shakes out in the upcoming months, for sure.
And I think one thing that this will help HP with is its brand, and it'll help it sell 3Com products, because in the past 3Com was segmented more as a networking company. Potential customers might be more interested in buying 3Com products if they see that it's got the HP brand, because instead of buying just from a maker of routers and switches, they will be looking at a company with a strong professional services organization. So I think the brand would really help out 3Com.
Yeah, let's not forget about that, because that's a very important point. You know, this was a marriage made in heaven between HP and Cisco, and when Cisco came out with a Unified Computing System, that basically broke that relationship, and so they're moving in different opposite directions. But I wanted to get your take on 3Com in this country, Canada. They used to be a really strong player in Canada. And when they did leave the enterprise marketplace, they did really upset a lot of customers in Canada. But do you think now that they're with HP that they may have some sort of revival in this country?
I agree with you on that, Paolo. I think with HP having a strong professional services organization, customers will look at that and say, okay, well, I'd like to get my networking needs from HP. And it would end up being the 3Com switches and routers and intrusion prevention systems and PBXs that they could potentially be buying instead of the Cisco products. And either way, I think this is a an acquisition that's going to really shake up the industry and possibly have Cisco worried. So thanks for watching. I'm Greg Meckbach, editor of Network World Canada.
And I'm Paolo, the editor of CDN Computer Dealer News. Thanks for watching.